Hello everybody, this is Scott, and today I'll actually be showing you a product that I wanted to do a review on, and I finally got around to doing it, and it is the Adaware 11. Adaware 11 is the newest addition to the Lavasoft antivirus suites, and Adaware 11 is going to be the next update after Adaware, I believe 10.6 is what they're on right now. Or maybe they're still on 10. No, they're on 10.5.4, I believe. And this will be the next generation. It's supposed to be released sometime this month, which is the general word that's going around. I'll do another video then, but I'm going to do this one right now so that way we can actually see what it's like before it's actually released to the public. This was a closed beta and it has gotten the attention of others, and it is there is no NDA on it, so I can show you the video and I can explain to you what we can do. Alright, so what do we have? Compatible install. We're going to do Express install. It's in the correct location. We're going to have the toolbar, and it's installing Adaware. I don't know what version it's installing. It's just saying that it's installing Adaware. It's probably going to give me the free version, which is fine. But we're trying to focus on the new UI. This was the heart and soul behind the program. This UI is not copying, but it's following the footsteps of Windows 8, and it's doing what other antivirus companies have done, and that was try to evolve their program to look more like Windows 8 for more users. Windows 8 was thought to be the next big thing, and with Windows 8.1, which is actually the evaluation copy that you can see right down there at the bottom that I'm using, they're going to want to continue their lines with the Windows 8 idea until it's actually done, until it's run its course. So Adaware has redone their entire UI, and if you haven't seen it already, it's a pretty impressive looking software. Before we go all crazy for it, let me remind you a couple things. Adaware, while performing very well on testing, was never it never stood out from the competition. Adaware's main focus was that they were the legendary anti-spyware. Adaware was like, if you didn't use Spybot or you didn't know what Spybot was, you were using Adaware. If you were using Spybot, you still knew what Adaware was, and if you're using Adaware, you knew what Spybot was. The two are the most popular anti-spyware products on the market during the early 2000s. But now, anti-spyware is slowly dying off since most antivirus softwares are also protecting against anti-spyware, which has led to programs like Adaware, what it is right now, to evolve into an anti-malware product to include it. So as we can see, I did get the Adaware antivirus, so I'm probably using like I don't know what version it is. I kind of would like that just to know which one it was doing. They have the 4 basic one, antivirus free plus, antivirus premium or plus, then they have pro, and then they have total. They all use a multi-core engine. That's kind of an issue that people are always arguing with. Oh, I should use total because it uses 2 engines, or oh, hey, pro is cheaper and then it must be better for blah 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 reasons. Well, they all technically use 2 engines. Whether you pay a lot of attention to it or not. See, I did get Adaware Plus. Whether you paid attention to it or not, the program always had 2 engines, and I even covered it in a video once about the engines that it uses and why it was an okay choice. But you gotta keep in mind, Lavasoft used to be the king. 450 million downloads. Now, I don't know how many of those are actually users. I don't think any of us do. It's too hard to monitor something like that. The only way to monitor it would be to check the amount of downloads per server, and then the average I mean, you could do this. If you release 3 updates per day, and you're getting 100 download requests, you could say, oh, 33 people are using it, because they're all if they're all requesting 3 a day, my server is sending out 100 updates they have 33 users, active users that they don't need to check on. Those numbers are never accurate though. Never. People change the update times. People don't even update the software. So Adaware basically started to die off, and the last couple of years the program didn't do well. When they were bought by Lavasoft, it was an adjustment for them, and the program is trying to, like, how do I say this? It's trying to improve on what they had, but it's not going too well because they're not innovating. I mean, if you want to look at innovation in antivirus, Bitdefenders we're going to look at, Kaspersky, even Kihu and their three core engine. All of these things were trying to push the limits of what they could actually do. But Adaware and companies like Adaware, AVG, Avast, and even Viper didn't innovate anywhere. But now that we actually have this, I'm gonna now that I'm done with that spule, and we're 6 minutes into the video, we're actually gonna start reviewing the product. Alright, so here's what we have. Here's your home menu. It's gonna say get the latest definitions. It's almost done. It's just gotta install them. So we got our home. You got your scan computer. You got real-time protection. You got web protection. You have email protection, network protection, and app management. These are very, very misleading. You know why all these buttons are here? These are your options. These are options tabs, and I like it better than what you would like expect. Right here, you come down here. This is going to be your notifications. This is going to be information. This is your help and support. We're going to see what this does. Okay, notification center. System scan is too old and never performed. Okay. Network protection on. Okay, well, network protection is basically the network shield that you get with the Avast. Email protection will monitor the emails I get through my email client. Web protection is going to protect me from from online threats, but the free version is like very, 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 very. You see what I'm trying to say here? Very limited. Like, oh my God, this is right here. This is where your protection ends. That's it. No, can't do that. Web protection, not gonna get that. It's really stupid because Adaware can't expect to have people when they have services that are being restricted that I can get for free from other software. And I would like to say this right now. The app management is kind of like the options tab. I mean, change app management to options or settings because the name's just too strange. That's where I'm going to stand on that. And if you see, there is no new features. Adaware has added no new security features to their software. I mean, this was in the Adaware 10.5, 10.5. All these were in 10.5, 10.5. Every antivirus 10.5, and home. It's very limited, and this is why this product will never succeed. And what I would recommend doing is, if you want a free antivirus product, you look elsewhere. That's not being mean. That's not saying I don't like that product. Love the product. Love the way this user interface looks. You haven't innovated at all. There's no innovation in this product right now. And it's kind of obnoxious. The toolbar, kind of a nice thing. Do I get it for Chrome? Is there a Chrome toolbar? If I click on this, am I going to get anything that says, oh, go to Chrome, or, hey, install this plugin for Chrome? Secured search to lavasoft.com. I'm not seeing no toolbar. Oh, here we go. We got a plugin installing. New extension, Lavasoft new tab. What is this? access on literally everything. We're going to enable it. I'm kind of curious to see what it does. And I'm glad to see that recommendation was actually heard. So we know that someone over there is actually liking these suggestions, which is good. But we're going to look at here. What does this do? What can I do with this? Okay, well, I don't know what it does. So I guess we'll try and do a test. We're going to do a malware domain list, and we're just going to do, those are all EXEs. I want to see if their web protection module actually works. Wow. They're all extremely inappropriate. Here. Good job. You guys actually blocked it. Alright, so there we go. It does work. It's just, stupid the way it does. So, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for another video. If anyone from Adaware actually does pay attention to this, here's what I recommend that you do. You need to fix your UI, and it needs to be more customized. And what do I mean by customized? The UI is great, but the problem is that it always points out that anyone who's using free does not get any features beyond this. The only tabs they'll ever use is this real-time protection, the scan computer, and the home. You either need to offer them more features and give your paying users some sort of you got to give them something why they want to use it more over the other products. Something that you could do: give them a product, give them some kind of a cleanup tool. That would be wonderful. People love that. I don't even know, but you need to really work on this. The product is too limited for free users, and they're gonna walk away. The product interface, this is probably the best interface I've ever seen come out of this company. Loving it. But there needs to be some changes with the actual protection, which is the heart and soul of your antivirus. And before we leave, we're gonna do one thing. We're gonna there needs to be control. We're gonna see how much memory it's using. I did mention this. Okay, you're using, holy cow. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What on earth is using this? Where is all this coming from? Your service is using over 100 megs. That is a big no-no. When an antivirus product ever uses 100 megs, it gets people to leave. It's too memory intensive. When I thought EVG was high during when it was doing 50, and I don't even know what engines this thing's using. It just says Adaware 11. If I see GFI or something else running, I don't even see a second engine for it. Maybe you just consolidated the databases into one. I don't know, but that also needs to be changed. And there's no reason that it should be using that much memory. This is on passive. You saw the UI up here. So that is about all I have to say for Adaware. Until they can get some actual decent security features added, I'm not going to bother using it. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.